Hello everyone, my name's Orangutan or Pandemic or Mateship or whatever, and today I'm going to tell you how to do the bone attach camera in CS2. Um, Obviously Merv Calx isn't working for Counter-Strike 2 and hasn't worked for a long time, so this is a new method of doing it, and we're going to be using the HLAE observer tools created by Paper. Paper's amazing, an absolute goat of the community. Uh, Support them in any way you can. Super cool person. I've been lucky to talk to them just a little bit once, and they helped me set this up, and I really appreciate it. Anyways, so installing. So how do we install this tool? So it's basically just an extra piece of software with your HLAE. So you're going to start by downloading the .NET Desktop Runtime 10. Page looks like this. And then afterwards, we're going to go to the install page for hot HLAE. So that's the name of the observer tool, hot HLAE. So we go to this page, bunch of different things to download. You just click on these links to download. And the two things that I use are the HLAE 2.1.09.1-hot version 0.3. Anyways, this one right here. Going to download this guy, and you're going to download this one as well, the hot version 0.3.2 zip. So I downloaded the two and I extracted them here into the same folder. So clicking on this one, the HLAE2, this is just going to be your HLAE that is going to talk to hot. So opening this up, you just get your standard HLAE window. Now opening up the hot folder, this is where we get the OBS tools, the observing tools. And the observing tools look like this. Now I'm going to close this and I'm going to reopen it once we're in a game demo. So I'm going to run Counter-Strike, developer custom loader, as you would normally do. I believe these, I haven't changed these at all. They're going to have the netcon. That's going to be different, but this is just like a custom version of HLAE that we're using. And just to double check, I'm using HLAE 2 .109.1.0. We're going to load this up and get into a demo. I'm in a Counter-Strike demo. I'm going to go back to this hot folder and open up my HLAE OBS tools. And when this opens up, you should see the mini map of the demo that you have open. And when we click local mode right here, it will show the same screen. And if I hit play, we're playing, and we're going to hit connect in the top right. So now we're connected. And there's many amazing things about this software, but what we're going to be using is the attach tool. So I am going to click down here on attach. Let's just go to a fresh page 4. I'm on page 4 of my attach presets. Currently, as you can see, there is a slight border around this character, Squeamos, and we're going to create a POV camera. So I'm going to name this preset POV. I'm going to open up the attachment here, and these are all the different bones you'll be able to attach to on the character. So I'm going to click on POV. So we're going to be attaching basically to their face. And I'm going to move the camera, let's say 20 units backwards, and I'll move the camera 180 degrees to face the character. And this is in my presets. I've named it POV, attachment preset, position offset -20, and rotation offset -180. You can also mess with the FOV. So I'm going to left click and hold it down. And we were on page 4, so I'm going to let go of the mouse button while hovering over this. And then I'm going to click on POV. And that did nothing. So I'm going to click refresh binds. I'm going to try that one more time. Okay. So we've done it. We have done the wrong thing. We have turned our camera upside down. So let's try that one more time. Let's just try this one. POV. Okay. So that works. So now let's do a full 180 on this. Oh, we are no longer, so I just inputted some numbers and it went to the ID of the characters. So if I just press the number 1 without clicking on anything, it'll go back to the player I want. The IDs are right here. So I've changed this one to be 180, so let's give this a go one more time. POV. Perfect. Okay, we've got our POV camera. It's a little glitchy. We need to push it out just a little bit. So I'm going to change this from -20 to -40. Page 4, POV. There we go. And now we've got a camera that is attached to our player. And it is. So anytime you go to try this and it doesn't work, hit refresh binds. So yeah, so basically mess with these all you want. You know, the Z will change how high it is. So if we go to 100, we're like above the player now. And all that. So it's all good stuff. You know, we've got this like cool over the shoulder. Yes. So that's how to use this. And the way I record it is I just go back into Counter-Strike. You know, I can full screen this and, you know, I can still put in my commands, you know, CL_draw HUD, false, and shift F2 twice, and now we've got our clean. I mean, this isn't a clean one, but if I open up this and I go back to like, I don't know. Alright, well, he's dead. Anyways, yeah, so that's how I was able to. It's glitched. I need to reopen up the entire thing. Sometimes that happens. My camera's just stuck here. So if your camera just gets stuck, you know, just reopen it. But yeah, so that's how I got it all to work. Your attached camera. It's all in the observer tool. This thing's amazing. So yeah, thank you.